You already know Seedance 2.0 is powerful, but let me ask you something real quick. Have you actually used it to tell a story yet? Not just generating a cool clip, I mean a moment, something that makes someone feel something, because that's where most people are still stuck. They open Seedance, type a prompt, and get a decent result, and then they stop there. But Seedance isn't meant for random clips, it's meant for scenes. Think about this for a second. Instead of asking, can this make a cool video? Start asking, what moment am I trying to create? Because the moment you think like a filmmaker, Seedance starts working with you, not just for you. I'm going to show you what Seedance 2.0 can actually do, and then walk you through exactly what I did and how I did it to get results like this with consistent characters, clean audio, and realistic motion that actually follows proper physics. And I'll also walk you through the exact prompting structures I use, so you're not just creating random scenes, you're creating something that actually connects.
You're going to be okay, right?
I'm not scared, just a little.
That's okay. You can be brave and still feel scared.
Will you be here when I come back?
Always.
I'll come back fast.
I'll be right here.
Now, everything I'm about to show you is inspired by my childhood experiences. I had this idea I wanted to test with Seedance 2.0. It's the boy's first time at school, and for the first time, he's going to be on his own. He's scared. You can see it in the way he holds onto his mother's photo, like he doesn't want to let go. And the mother, she's trying to stay strong, but you can tell she's worried too. So this wasn't about creating something dramatic or overcomplicated. I just wanted to recreate a moment that actually feels real, because my goal here was to test something specific. I wanted to see how well Seedance can handle character consistency, emotional expression, and natural movement. Like, does the boy still look like the same person from the moment he's holding his mother's hand to the moment he walks into the school bus alone? Do the emotions stay consistent? Does the movement feel natural? Does it actually follow real-world physics, or does it start to break? That's what I wanted to find out, so I kept everything simple. For this entire process, I'll be using OpenArt, and if you want to follow along, I'll leave a link in the description below. Now, the most common thing that I see a lot of people do is they jump straight into Seedance and start generating scenes. But for me, I start with the characters first. That's where everything begins, and it helps me maintain that consistency even more when animating in Seedance. So to create hyper-detailed consistent characters, I used Nano Banana Pro. I used it to come up with a younger version of myself and an older version of my mother. And by doing this, I wasn't just generating random faces anymore. I was building characters that actually mean something to me. Characters with history, with emotions, with a story behind their eyes, so that when I bring them into Seedance, it's no longer just AI creating a scene. It feels like I am recreating a memory, because once your characters feel real, everything else becomes easier. Just come over to OpenArt AI, select image, and select create image. Ensure that the model is Nano Banana Pro, and paste in a prompt that describes your character. I was very intentional about this one because I wanted my character to come out exactly like this on a shirt. So what I did was I provided the AI tool with 2 reference images of my older self and a prompt to create a younger version of myself. The whole essence was for this younger version to resemble the original person, which are the images we provided. I hit create, and the AI generated this character sheet. After the AI generated the younger version of myself, I used this same image as a reference to generate the image of my mother. All I did was deleting these 2 images and the entire prompt. I uploaded the same reference image and I gave it a detailed prompt which contained the age of my mother, the key features that I was looking for, including the skin tone, the eye shape, and overall likeness, and I ensured that it generated a full turnaround sheet, including the front view, the left profile, the right profile, and the back view. Hit generate, and these were the results that I got. Before bringing everything into Seedance 2.0, I also generated a few scene images, and this part is very important because by doing this, I'm not leaving the scene up to Seedance itself to visualize everything for me, but I'm pre-visualizing it. So I create images for key moments like the boy in the bedroom, the mother also in the bedroom, the bus stop, and when I feed these into Seedance, it's like I'm giving it a blueprint. Now, when it comes to prompting, I don't just type random ideas and hope for the best. I usually follow two simple structures depending on what I'm trying to achieve. The first structure I use is shot by shot control. This is what I use when I want full control over how the scene plays out. Instead of one long prompt, I break it into time segments. Something like this. From 0 to 3 seconds, I need a wide shot of this. From 3 to 6 seconds, I need a medium shot of this. From 6 to 10 seconds, I need a close-up shot of this. What this does is it forces the AI to think like a sequence, not just a random clip. You're basically directing it like a film. Start here, then move here, now zoom in, and the results way more structured, way more cinematic. The second prompting method I use is the full paragraph, which is like emotion plus a flow first. This one is a little bit different. Instead of breaking everything down, I write it like I'm describing a scene to a real person. For example, a cinematic emotional scene of a young man saying goodbye to his mother at sunset bus stop. Soft golden lighting, gentle wind blowing up, slow camera push in, realistic facial expression, quiet atmosphere. This approach focuses more on feeling, mood, and overflow, and Seedance handles the rest. Now, for this first scene, this is what I did. I started by focusing on the moment itself, the boy holding onto his mother's photo, not wanting to let go. Whilst we are still on OpenAI, I click video and I select frame to video. Here, ensure that you select text with reference and ensure that the model selected is Seedance 2.0. Now, this gives you the option to upload more images and visual references as you are generating your video. I dragged the first image of our character for the first scene into the prompt box, and I also uploaded a reference sheet for the AI to get more details about the character, because the image we gave it has no details on the other end about our character. By providing it with our reference sheet, the AI understands exactly how our character looks from every angle. After that, I pasted in the shot-by-shot control prompt, and when we scroll down here, ensure that audio is turned on, the model is set to normal, and on the output, ensure that you select your preferred aspect ratio. For my video, I went with 16:9, and for the resolution, at the time of recording this video, we can only get 720 pixels as the highest resolution. Ensure that you set your duration to 15 seconds. Once that is done, hit generate. For the second scene, which involved the mother, I followed the same process. I uploaded the scene image of the mother and the reference sheet. After that, I pasted in the detailed prompt, scrolled down, and ensured that all the settings are just like the way we had left them, and generated the video clip. Now,
Going to
for
be
this
okay,
next scene,
right?
which
I'm not
involved
scared,
the dialogue
just a
between the
little.
two
That's
characters,
okay.
This is exactly what I did. I only provided the AI with the shoot of my characters and a prompt that describes what is going to unfold in that specific scene. Now, this prompt included dialogues and exchange of words between my two characters. I highly recommend that you do not keep your dialogue too long because the longest duration we have is only 15 seconds. Just hit generate.
You're going to be okay, right?
I'm not scared, just a little.
That's okay. You can be brave and still feel scared.
Will you be here when I come back?
Always.
I'll come back fast.
I'll be right here.
Now, away from the smooth animation, perfect transition, and cinematic look of our video, this is exactly what I did to maintain consistency with the audio for the entire story that I was building. First of all, I uploaded a video of my two characters talking into the prompt box, telling Seedance that these are the voices I would love you to maintain throughout this video. Not only that, but I made sure that I added those details in the prompt. I also took some screenshot from this video, like how the bus looks. So I just grabbed a frame and how the mother is standing at the end of the video. As you can see, I've only uploaded 5 elements, but you can upload up to 15 different elements, including texts, images, audio files, video files, just to create your cinematic video. By doing this, we are telling Seedance 2.0 create this, not just a random video. I hit create.
I'll be okay, right? It's just school. It's not that far. I wish you were coming with me. Don't go.
You've got this. You'll be fine. I'm right here. I'm so proud of you.
The voices stayed really consistent. The boy
be
sounded
okay,
like the same character
right?
throughout,
It's just
same
school.
tone,
It's
same
not that
emotion,
far.
nothing
I
felt
wish you were
off,
coming
and the
with me.
mother as
Don't
well.
go.
Her voice
You've
matched
got
her
this.
character
You'll be
throughout. For the final scene, I wanted to see how well Seedance could handle more complex movement and physics, so I created this scene of the boy doing different skateboard tricks, and as you can see, there's no morphing or broken animation. The movement stays clean, and Seedance handles it really well. Now, if you compare this to a lot of other AI tools, this is usually where things start to fall apart. So overall, Seedance holds up really well, from emotional scenes to controlled camera movement to fast, dynamic actions like this. It stays consistent, and that's really what makes the difference. If you want to try out Seedance for yourself, I've left a link in the description so you can follow along, because honestly, AI animation has just been upgraded to a whole new level.